Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. This is going to be episode 5, and I think this is going to be more of a reoccurring episode, and I'm going to kind of title it just Ultima Online news, kind of a news roundup, kind of what's going on at the time of the recording. I think there's definitely extreme value in this because things change all the time. And people want to know, about UO in the free shard world, the OSI servers, like what's going on. So we're going to just get right into it. The first thing I want to bring up, that's not shard related, but more of a technology thing. This Russian guy developed Ultima Online for your phone, apparently. Definitely crazy. It's called Mobile UO, it looks like. And I think he's Russian based on the comments that I see. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. His name's Pineapple Warrior on YouTube. And you can look up Ultima Online Android Setup Guide on mobile phone. I don't know. I think it's just for Android, from what I understand. So, not surprised. I don't have an Android phone, but very interesting for sure. I can see this being extremely useful on the go. If you're checking on your house, you're checking on, a house that's maybe going to fall. Gosh, there is a crap ton of things you can do. So check that out. Just YouTube it. Ultima Online, for iPhone, Android. I do watching the setup guide. This is straight up Android. I'm not sure why he says iPhone in his other video, but that's something very cool. And I can't believe someone just did it, on their own. But in any case, the other thing I want to discuss is kind of the free shards. And I'm going to highlight some of the free shards I'm going to be talking about. UO Outlands, for sure, has a huge following. And that's something I get hit up on very often. Is, hey, have you tried out Outlands? Or, hey, I'm going to try it. Tell me what you think. That has been a recurring thing. I will try it. I've already downloaded it. I got my account set up. I'm going to be live streaming that on Twitch for sure under my Mustache Gaming handle. So I will be streaming that UO from the ground up, brand new, player to kind of see what it is. So Outlands, and I don't have any metrics that are set in stone because I literally don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like Outlands is probably the highest population right now for free shards. People can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like based on community support and everything like that. I can tell you, just going in the Outlands Discord, it is extremely active. So I think that's probably a true statement. Now, the other shard is Ultima Online Forever. That's another, I think, juggernaut in this space. And again, I'm just going, based on Discord, but their Discord seemed pretty busy, but not as busy, as Outlands for sure. But again, that's, not a statistical, comparison. I'm just doing this anecdotally on what I've seen. So I could be wrong, but it definitely seems like Outlands is more popular. But Ultima Online Forever definitely still has a huge following. So that's something I'll be referencing in these videos. Right now, when I'm looking, the Ultima Online Forever Discord has about 800 people that are online just in Discord. I don't know about, on the shard or not, but that's a crap ton of people to have in Discord for sure. So, I mean, that definitely says something. Now, to give you the comparison, Outlands has almost 2,000 people online in their Discord. So take that, information and decide for yourself, but that's very telling to me. There's also another shard that is near and dear to me just because I grew up on it, and that's UO Hybrid. That one only has like 200 people in it. And I'm talking, I want to be very clear, talking about in Discord. I believe Hybrid it is not as popular as all these other ones. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But I did grow up playing Hybrid with Yo Gamers forever. So it's near and dear to me. I would love to see it come back, but I have no idea. And I think there's another one too. Let me look through my notes. Oh yeah, UO Renaissance is another one. That one is very niche, where it is the classic Renaissance experience, and I think there's a little bit of customization, but not very much. It is a bit unforgiving. So that's just and I'm trying to look through their site if they post. I thought they posted numbers of how many people, but just to give you, again, this is another comparison, their Discord has 460 people online. So that feels very accurate. Now, again, you can go to like UO Gateway, gosh, back in the day, and just kind of see who has, the most people. But I don't think that's accurate at all. But those I feel like are the big shards for free, and of course we have the OSI ones which you pay for monthly from Broad, store. But I that's kind of where that's where we're at in terms of news. For the free shards, at least, I've seen UO Outlands, and again, I don't know if this is news, perhaps to some of you, but it was to me that UO Outlands has its own standalone client that you download. It is extremely clean. The coding that went into this, I can tell you that it's awesome. Like hands down, bravo. I mean, that's very well done. And it seems like they are getting new events, because I was watching a guy on Twitch and he was exploring the new event they just released. So I really think that this shard is going to be here to stay for sure. So I definitely want to be, I'm going to start playing it for sure. In terms of UO Forever news, I honestly am not sure what they got going on. I haven't had a ton of people reach out to me about it, but it's hard to judge based on what you see. I can only go off Discord and what I've seen. From what I see, UO Forever, they have community auctions that pop off once a week. They have, it looks like they had a Bomberman tournament. I'm not even sure what that is. I guess just probably, yeah, I'm not sure what exactly that means, but looks like it's some sort of event. So it looks like they are very active in terms of events. So, you have no problem finding that. The patch notes, seem to come out every 3 weeks, sometimes a month, depending. So it either means things are exactly where they need to be and we're just getting small little bug fixes, or they're not rocking the boat and changing a lot of things right now. Not sure. You guys can kind of tell me what you think, but That's kind of what I've seen. UO hybrid. I haven't seen a whole bunch for hybrid. They do have events, however, I will say, and they looks like they do like a month-long event, which is kind of cool. And they just put up a poll to see what people kind of want to see for the next event. So that's kind of cool. But still, it's even if you just go to like the new player discussion on hybrid, there's just not a ton compared to these other posts. So I don't know. You guys decide for yourselves. And the big one that I think a lot of people have forgotten about, and I'm going to say this is for the OSI, the Broadsword official servers. I don't know if you guys remembered, but they teased a big, huge update that was coming. And we've heard nothing. So, I mean, I really don't know. The last time we read this was from the January 2020 newsletter. To build on that legacy and bring Ultima Online to the largest audience ever, the team is in the early stages of designing and building our biggest and boldest endeavor in over a decade. So it's, no one knows what that means. Is it a mobile port, which clearly we've seen can be done very easily? I don't know. I'm really curious what that means, and there's still people posting about it. Maybe it's a Steam release for UO. I know that's been talked about a crap ton, and I thought at one point I don't know what they were doing. They said they were going to release it on Steam on the green light thing. Never happened. So I don't know. Is that what they mean? But I don't know. I just I don't think that's the biggest thing. So we're still, and I'm going through literally the forums, and there's just countless post after post, and no one knows. And I think it's about time they said something, because we don't know. Or this would be epic if they brought back classic era shards. I mean, wow. I would pay. I mean, I don't care. I'd be paying. And I know a crap ton of you would do the same thing. It would be absolutely insanity. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that for sure to kind of see, because just really think it's interesting they haven't brought it up, because the last I'm looking at some of the newsletters, and it doesn't really say. It goes into like the iDocs, how they're changing some things, some PvP changes, but it doesn't really say. And I just do see they mention the event moderators, which that would be really cool. And yeah, I still don't know. I really think though, when they say bring Ultima Online to the largest audience ever, they have to be talking about mobile. Like, what other audience is bigger, than like a PC? Are they bringing UO to consoles? Highly doubt that, right? They don't have the resources, the dev team to do that. So, I don't know. That's I guess we'll see here. But you guys tell me too. Have you heard anything? Because I can't find a damn thing on this. And I believe, where I read it here, I wrote down on my notes is March. They were teasing something in March too, but just nothing. So We'll see on that. So jumping back into more of the what's new. There is a guy, and looks like he's on Reddit as well. His name is Cake Forge, and this guy does custom like art and graphics UO style. And some of the things I've seen on this guy's channel are just amazing what he's done. I don't know the last now. I haven't seen anything new from him in quite a while, so I'm not sure what happened to his progress. But he was designing and building some really cool artwork. So just look him up on YouTube, Cake Forge, and you'll kind of see. I don't know if he helped because he has a video from 2018 about the Outlands map. I don't know if he contributed to Outlands or did he help with some of the artwork. Not sure on that, but definitely interesting to to read about. But I know there was some hostility for some reason way back in the day with him. But I don't know. I think it's really cool. It's really neat. So definitely check that out and kind of tell me what you guys think. And also, too, do you guys like a news segment like this? I do feel there's value. I don't know at what interval I'll do this, but when there's news or stuff that, comes up or people email me about, I'd definitely like to do it. I think for sure monthly at the bare minimum, I want to do this. And maybe even, if there's breaking news, obviously I'll just go ahead and cover a whole topic on that. But I do think there's value in talking about news. Now, I will say, and I think this goes back into the OSI discussion. I don't think has the production shards really seen an expansion since the high seas, whatever, back in the day. I don't know. I don't understand what production shards are being updated with. It just seems like tiny events. I don't really see anything crazy, but you guys let me know. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't see much, but I'm very confused on what is their roadmap. What is their plan? Are they going to release another expansion? I mean, what's the deal? So that's definitely very, very interesting to me because it still has a huge following on the OSI. I don't know how many people still play though, because everyone basically says Atlantic is the most popular shard. So what people are doing is they're coming back and they're getting a shard transfer and going back to Atlantic because it's just the most popular shard. So I don't know. You guys kind of tell me. But I mean, even looking through these forums, UO wish list for 2020, I mean, stuff like that. It's just very interesting how this game is still going, from 1997. That's still the wild thing, and how passionate people still are about it. So, and I will say this, with a very broad stroke. A lot of people play production just because of sometimes the hostility that a free shard can bring. And what I mean by that is a lot of the free shards have a big amount of drama from the owner, from what their donation shop offers. It can get real hairy. As with OSI, you get more of that corporate feel, right? And on the free shard, there there's favoritism. There's things that go on that are absolutely unfair, but that first word, free, you know, kind of negates any, whining and moaning you're going to do because it's free. You're not being charged anything. So, you know, I think that's going to be a longer discussion. I would like to do like a, almost a mini shard review and kind of go into detail on some of that because I have heard a ton of drama on some of these servers, which kind of blew my mind. Even hybrid back in the day was an absolute shit show in terms of drama, but we'll kind of see. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. This was only about 20 minutes, and I think I want to really keep it on this format because this is just a news and kind of, what's new kind of update. So give me some feedback. Let me know if you kind of like this segment or what you think about it. And thank you again for all the support. I appreciate it, and I'm going to keep the content flowing. Thank you, guys, and we'll meet again soon.